Hey everyone, this is Dean with DCA Crypto. Got an HBAR video for you guys. That's right, I got some really bullish news with HBAR and I just wanted to get this covered for you guys and let you know my thoughts on it and let you know what I think is going to happen with the short-term and the long-term aspect of HBAR and what I think it's going to do in the next bull run and how this could affect it. So I'd appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you get notified of my daily videos. Please give this video a like. It helps to get out to viewers who haven't seen my channel yet. I really appreciate it if you do that. All right, guys, let's jump into it. HBAR currently at over 6.5 cents. It's gone up 15% with this news on the FedNow. Really big bullish news for HBAR. I wanted to cover this a few days ago, but I had already recorded some videos that I needed to get out, so this one's a little late on the news. A lot of you have heard of it already, but I wanted to give you my thoughts on it. If we go to the 180-day here, it was really good. I was telling people to pick up HBAR in this 4.5 to 5 cent range, and now it's up over 6.5 cents. Still a fairly decent price, considering what I think it could do in the next bull run. The 180-day here is showing it up to 9 cents, so it's still down. You know what? Almost 30% from that, 25% or so. If we go to the last bull run here, it got up to 50 cents in the last bull run. So I'll cover this in the end of the video, what I think it's going to do, and as far as market cap wise and that. This article here from Coindesk.com, HBAR rallies on FedNow edition of Hedera base drop. The token has now jumped nearly 50% over the past 2 months. HBAR's token surged 15% over the U.S. Federal Reserve's instant payments platform FedNow added Drop, a Hedera-based micropayments platform as a service provider. Very huge. I mean, HBAR just keeps adding more and more utility. Just kind of really surprising me in this accumulation phase / bear market, what it's doing here. Adding more and more utility to this thing. I'm really getting more and more bullish on it as we speak. Now, you guys know I don't have HBAR in my portfolio yet. I should have picked some up in that 4.5 cent range, but I was accumulating some other tokens, and I've got some other projects that I'm investing in behind the scenes that I can't talk about publicly, so that's where a lot of my money's been going. But if it dips down again, I'm probably going to pick some up. With it being pumped up to that 6.5 cent range, just kind of missed that buy zone. But Drop is a pay-by-bank alternative to credit card payments, which allows merchants to accept small value purchases digitally without large transaction fees, according to FedNow's press release. Drop allows micropayments in Hedera's HBAR, the US dollar, and Circle's USDC. So of the big three, Hedera's HBAR, the US dollar, and Circle's USDC. Today's action brings the move higher HBAR to nearly 50% since mid-June, and the token's market cap to more than $2.1 billion. This article here on Yahoo Finance, HBAR rallies on FedNow edition of Hedera-based Drop. This just kind of talks about it as well. Drop is a pay-by-bank alternative to credit card payments, which allows merchants to accept small value purchases without large transaction fees. Basically saying the same thing here. And HBAR describes itself as a uniquely structured blockchain compared to other chains due to its usage of Hashgraph consensus. Hedera is the only public distributed ledger that uses this, according to the company, which notes that Hashgraph achieves 10,000 plus transactions per second and low latency finality in seconds. According to the report by Messeri, Hedera's average daily active accounts have grown 288% year-to-date, jumping from 3,500 to 13,500 by Q2 in 2023. In terms of average daily creation of new accounts, there was over a 340% surge in that same period, said Messeri. The main driver behind the uptick in activity in Q2 is propelled by NFTs. And we can take a look at this. The HBAR Foundation, the Karate Combat licensed Web3 game from Game On, launches its Karate Pit Fighters on the Hedera network. So this is really cool. They're adding some games on Hedera. This is kind of a first for HBAR. Not too many games have been launched on there, if any, really, that I'm aware of. I'm sure there's maybe have been some. but no real gaming platforms per se. I've seen a bunch launch on like Polygon. I've seen a bunch launch on Layer 2 on Ethereum. So adding more utility by getting games launched on HBAR is very interesting. This is where Karate Combat and Pit Fighters step in the world of Web3 demographics. Powered by GameOn's PlayNext platform and the network, aims to increase fan engagement by providing fans with a unique, immersive experience through NFTs by offering questing and live fantasy PvP card battling games. Users can collect, trade, and compete with NFTs, opening up an entirely new interactive way for combat sports to engage enthusiasts to engage with their favorite fighters and the sport itself. So that's really cool. And I seen they're advertising a bunch of stuff for HBAR at some of these functions, these crypto functions. So I think this is one of them that they were actually advertising there. So really cool that HBAR is adding more and more stuff like this. Want to cover the rainbow chart here quick. I've covered this before, as you guys have known. If we look in the past here, we've had these really bearish dark blue zones, these buy zones in the past bull market or bear markets. You know, like the last one, we got 3 good dips, and this last one was actually, you know, there's 3 big dips in not the last bear market, but the one before it. And then in the last bear market before this one, we had 2 big dips. This one here was caused by COVID, so you can kind of ignore that. But it did come way down here and then went up in the yellow zone and then came back down and was probably going to be, you know, in this green or just touching the blue zone before it went back up. And we had a lot of stimulus money in here that kind of stimulated this growth here. We don't have that this time around, but with other kinds of mass adoption coming in, I think it's not going to really matter too much. But I can see another, you know, dip coming. You know, if we get up, we could still come up in this green zone and still come back down into this blue zone again before, you know, we take off after the halving here. This is the halving. So there's a possibility that we could still see, you know, HBAR under 5 cents. If it does get there, it'd be a great buying zone for people to pick up. If I have extra funds at the time, I'll pick some up. But I already have quite a few crypto coins in my portfolio already that I think are going to do well. So Hedera is not a priority to me, but if it gets down in the right buying zone, I'm definitely going to grab some because I think it's going to do really well in the next bull run. If we go to the price here, my only concern about HBAR is, and I'm not trying to be bearish or fudding at all, was just that the market cap is so high already. You know, if we look at the last bull run, it only got up to 6 billion, and it's already at over 2 billion. So that's only little less than a 3x from here, about a 3x from its peak here. So that's not really huge gains as far as market caps. To get up to the last market cap, you know, we're only looking at a 3x from here, which is going to put it at, you know, around 20 cents for HBAR. Now I think it's going to smash through 20 cents in this next bull run. You know, I'm thinking more in the 50 cents to $1 range. But with all this stuff that HBAR is adding, you know, I can really see now where people think it could hit possibly $2 in the next bull run. So that could be a possibility, but I want to calculate that out so we know what kind of market cap we're going to be looking at for that. So if we take $2 and we divide it by 6.5 cents, and you guys can't see my calculator because I'm not sharing it, but that's a 30x. So 30 times this 2 billion market cap is going to put it at a 60 billion market cap, which is possible because we had like Polkadot. That's kind of like between what Polkadot and Solana did in the last bull run. And Hedera's got a lot of following now, and it's really, you know, it's one of the most popular cryptos out there right now. And I think with it being so popular, it could really do well in this next bull run. So I think my prediction between 50 cents and $1 on the low end and $2 on the high end, and if it really took off to like a 80 or 100 billion market cap, you know, you're looking at a $2.50 to $3 HBAR in the upcoming bull run. But like I said, 50 cents to $1 is my prediction on what it would likely do. And you definitely want to start taking profits, you know, around that 40 to 50 cent range, so you have some profit in your in your bag just in case it doesn't reach that $1 to $2 mark, because you just never know what it's going to happen. I play the safe game, but I would definitely leave, like 80% of your tokens, so as it gets higher you can cash out in chunks on the way up, and don't wait for a specific dollar amount to pull any profit out, because if it doesn't hit that dollar amount, you're stuck holding the bag until the next bull run. That's a long time to wait. Trust me, it's painful. It happened to me. It happened to a bunch of us out there. So we thought our coins were getting to this certain price, and we waited to sell. They didn't reach it, and then it crashed. And then we're like, oh well, it's going to come back. It's just a correction before we move up higher. And then it came up slightly, so it gives you a little bit of hope. You think things are coming back, and then boom, it goes down even lower. And it just keeps doing that. It plays with your head and just messes with your head. And that's where the psychology of the Wall Street cheat sheet comes in. They really know how to suck you in and make you hold on to your coins so they can take profit on the way up. So don't play that game this time around, guys. Make sure you take profit on the way up. I'd appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel, guys. Hit that like button, please, to get this out to more people. I do have my Discord group coming up. It's launched. The link is in the description of the video. That's for a tight-knit community that we work together. That is subscription-based. It's only $9.99 a month. It's really affordable for just about anyone that's in crypto. For the value that it has, I think that's a steal for the price. I also have the VIP tier for very serious investors that want to get in on some of these non-public, pre-ICO major crypto projects that are coming out that are not public yet. And these are very highly researched projects. You get in at the bottom price point that all the major investors get in. That's going to be a part of that benefit to the VIP group. There's also, I do also offer, and it's in my Discord, I do also offer a lifetime membership for both of those tiers. If you want to hit me up, I can discuss with you on that as well. So that may be an option for some of you out there who don't want to pay monthly, just want to pay one fee and get in and be a lifetime member. That's also an option that I just made available for some people as well, because I know some people don't like payments pulled out every month. So I do want to offer that out there for people as well. And I also do have the free Telegram. If you can't afford $9.99 a month, feel free to jump in there. I do answer questions and talk in there daily and help people out as much as I can. It's just at the Discord group. That helps support my channel and my family to keep us going and keep these videos coming out daily for you guys. I got to have some kind of solid revenue coming in, so hopefully that'll build up and build that for me. So I appreciate those who are supporting me in there, and those of you who do support me. Try to add a lot of value for that price point. So feel free to check that out. There is a 7-day free trial too, and if you don't like it, you can always unsubscribe and not pay anything. So you have 7 days to try out the $9.99 tier, and that's pretty much all I've got for this video, guys. But feel free to hit me up in Discord or Telegram if you got any questions. I appreciate it, guys. We'll see you on the next one.
Tell me what you need.